Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with another daily duel video, and today we are playing some Dragon Link. I am not the most familiar with this deck, so these videos are going to be more focused on learning the deck rather than playing 100% optimally. This hand is not fantastic to start with. We're lead on normal Chamber Dragon Maid. Grab a Tidying. Activate Boot Sector. Effective Boot Sector. Summon Recharger from hand. This hand doesn't do much necessarily. Going to summon So I can summon Romulus and get Dragon Ravine. If I get Dragon Ravine, I have to put it over Boot Sector, which I don't really want to do. Also can just summon Herald, set Tidying, and pass. That leaves us with 2 bounces and Gamma in hand. Get another Chamber, get another Tidying off of Seal. I think I'm just going to do that. We probably could extend this a little further, but I feel like I'm going to use a lot of resources, and then if I get disrupted, I just end up doing nothing. Set Tidying, and yeah, just pass there. Looks like our opponent's playing 47 cards, so very well could be another Dragon Link deck. Solar Recharge, pitch Raiden, interesting. Hits Wolf and Dragon. That's unfortunate. They're gonna blow up our Tidying. Can't do anything about that. Wolf summons itself. I can't think of really 2 better cards they could have hit here. Overraptor, okay. So, with how our opponent has opened, how this has played out, it seems fairly likely we're just dead this turn. But we're going to play this out because our opponent's deck is pretty interesting. Opponent adds Baby Cerosaurus. We do still have a bounce and a Gamma in hand, so we're going to try to play through this. Opponent's thinking. Their deck seems fairly complicated. Ixie summon Minerva. Well, I don't know if we're going to get a better bounce than that. Tribute Seal. Definitely no chain. Bounce the Minerva. Seal triggers. Summon Chamber. Search another Tidying. Absolrouter would search Tracer, but we already have. I guess we only have Recharger and Grave. I think it still summons Chamber, get as many cards as possible. Use the effective Chamber. Grab Tidying. Do not want to use Tidying from Grave. Opponent has a Pill. Banish Dragon and Overraptor. Gets Ultimate Conductor. Sure. Effective Ultimate Conductor. destroys the baby, sets chamber. I feel like our opponent could have had more card advantage here with Miscellaneousaurus and Archosaur. I feel like they could have done this differently. Just gets another baby. Go to battle, sure. I feel like our opponent could have done a lot more with what they had. We take 1,000. Goes to main phase 2. Passes. Go ahead and use tidying in the end phase to get back chamber. Our problem is our opponent can just set all of our stuff and we can't do anything about it. Activate boot sector, get back the recharger. Summon Striker Dragon. Normal summon chamber. Really like our opponent to use Conductor here. Alright, the opponent's going to use Conductor. Blow up baby, set chamber. Gets Oviraptor. Oviraptor gets Miscellaneousaurus. Effective Striker Dragon, target itself and Recharger. Activate the effective Recharger. Grab back chamber. Can summon another striker, that doesn't do anything. Set tidying. I still don't think we're getting anywhere. Pass the turn. Our hand traps just do not line up with what our opponent's doing at all. Actually, it's Miscellaneousaurus. Chain tidying, target the Tyranno. Opponent changed the Tyranno. Destroys Beast. We get chamber back. Beast, they're going to draw a card. Activate Solar Recharge. Pitch Lightsworn Wolf. Draw 2. Mills Fossil Dig and a Lure of Darkness. So that's less exciting. Gets Lost World. I feel like we can very safely concede this game. Yeah, even if our opponent somehow does not kill us, there's no way we're coming back with the cards we have in our hand. Yeah, we will concede. Save us some time, save our opponent some time, save you guys some time. Alright, well, we're going to be going first. Go down Dark Rulers. Pellet was playing quite a bit of spells. Our anti-spell and Imperial Orders feels like it should be strong. Phantasme doesn't do much of anything. Lancia is pretty good against. Seems pretty good against this deck. Have room for the third Lancia. Probably don't want Gammas. We only have 3 cards we want to bring in. Gamma does help protect some of our stuff. Alright, we'll keep Gamma, bring in 2 Lancia, bring in Imperial Order and Anti-Spell, and try it like that. We get to go first. Hopefully we have a more exciting hand than we did in the last game. Well, this seems much, much stronger. Will normal Starliege. Effective Starliege, send itself. Grab Collapse Serpent. Summon Collapse Serpent. Summon Striker Dragon. Activate Striker on chain 1, Collapse on chain 2. Grab White Dragon. Grab Boot Sector. It's a shame we don't have Chaos Space here. That makes Wyvern Burster a little worse, but it should still be okay. Summon Collapse. Banish Collapse, summon Wyvern Burster. The upside of our opponent playing so many cards is they're less likely to see any one of their hand traps. We're going to summon Hieratic Seal early because we can't really play around Nibiru, but if Nibiru tributes our Hieratic Seal, we can get a dragon and keep going. Activate Boot Sector. Again, activating this super early is not great. Activate Boot Sector. Summon Recharger. Summon Elpie. Activate World Legacy Guard Dragon. Can you summon Wyvern Burster off this? Oh, I did not know you could do that. That would have been a much stronger play. Yeah, it must be special summoned from your hand by banishing. I did not think World Legacy could summon this card. We'll target Recharger. Stick to the original plan. Activate World Legacy, move Elpie. Activate Elpie. What do we want our end board to be? So we can summon Chamber, get the trap, but the trap didn't seem great against our opponent's deck. We can get Rocket Tracer, which gets us Rocket Synchron. That might be the best. Can also grab Brotar, which can grab Levianeer. Maybe it is Chamber. Chamber definitely gets us the most card advantage. I like hard negates. Let's get Rocket Tracer. This is one of those situations where I don't know what the most optimal play would be. Have to play with the deck a little bit more. I like this deck a lot. Dragon Link was one of my favorite decks 2 formats ago. I'm trying to relearn the new build. Summon Pisty, activate Pisty. Summon back Tracer. Do we just Savage now? Still think the safest play, but then these don't really do anything. Let's get another card first. Tracer, target Guard Dragon. Grab Synchron. If we weren't so afraid of Nibiru, I'd like to summon this and then summon Hot Red Dragon Abyss. Let's go for broke. We came here to do broken things. Summon Chaos Ruler. Activate it. We will take probably Tracer. Yeah, take Tracer. It's the effective Chaos Space. Get back Collapse Serpent, draw a card. Get Dragon Ravine. That's not super exciting at this point. Synchro these. Get Abyss. Do I want to summon back Chaos Ruler? Is there any reason to? Is there any reason not to? Probably just want to hold on to it. Keep it engraved so we can extend. We can summon Dilindurus over these two. But keeping LP and Pissy around doesn't feel like the worst idea. Yeah, we're just going to pass on this. If somehow LP and Pisty survive, we can use them as very powerful extenders next turn. Start a turn, we're going to Lancia, keep our opponent from banishing. Opponent has a Fossil Dig, sure. Opponent's really thinking on Fossil Dig. Having Lancia makes Miscellaneousaurus and Archosaur much worse because they can't activate Pill and they can't banish Mist from Grave to get either Baby or Archosaur, so they should have no way to get to Tyranno under Lancia. Which means we might actually have a chance of keeping LP and Pisty around. So Oviraptor, Fossil Dig gets Oviraptor, which probably gets Pancratops, I would think. Pancratops is still very good against us. Opponent's taken a minute 30 to decide on this Fossil Dig. Could just be having internet issues, could have AFK'd. Our board is not optimized. Okay, opponent gets a baby. Our board isn't optimized. I don't think our opponent would be salty. Okay. Activate some Miscellaneousaurus preemptively. Sure. Normal's Oviraptor. Effective Overraptor. Have to be getting Pankratops. I don't think there's anything else our opponent could possibly want. We don't have a baby in hand that's not really doing much. Opponent's also running risk of timing themselves out. They have 1:10 left. Maybe that's the secret to being the best Dragon Link player on the ranked ladder. All your opponents just take forever against you. Opponent gets another Miscellaneousaurus. That's unexpected. Unless they either already have Pankratops in hand. Alright, opponent just goes to battle. Maybe they're not playing Pankratops. Sure. Wait for our opponent to declare an attack. Well, we're going to Hieratic Seal Tribute itself. No chain. Bounce the Overraptor back to hand. Grab Rotar, grab Chamber. Effective Chamber, grab Tidying. So now we know our opponent has Miscellaneousaurus Baby and Overraptor in hand. So we have to, we absolutely must kill them next turn. I don't think we're going to struggle to do that, but we definitely have to. Alright, we draw Anti-Spell. Maybe this was not the move. Normal Tracer. Drawing Dragon Ravine is unfortunate because we did kind of want to get a search with Romulus here. Summon Romulus. Activate LP. Grab Brotar. Effective Brotar, target LP. You never want to target Brotar itself, because if it gets hit with Ghost Ogre or any kind of similar effect, it will not resolve. Pitch Gamma, grab Levianeer. I don't think there's any good way to use our arrows to get rid of, to activate the Pisty again. We could summon Saryuja. Let's just summon Dylandurus. Summon Appaloosa. Get around Nibiru. Banish the Gamma. Banish a Pisty. Summon back Chaos Ruler. Doesn't matter, we're not going to use the effect. Banish the Gamma, banish the Lancia, banish a Striker. No effect. Go to battle. Declare attack. Declare attack. and declare attack. Alright, that was much clumsier than I feel we're looking for, but we did get the win. We'll absolutely bring in the third Lancia. Lancia was critical that game. Bring in the Birus. Trim the third Chaos Space. Maybe a Cypher. Trim a Rocket Synchron. That feels like one of the less necessary cards than multiples of. Because our opponent's playing the Light Sworns, they might end up summoning a lot more than the traditional Dino deck. Nibiru could be good. If not, it's still definitely better than trap cards. Opponent is also taking some time to think about their side deck. Alright, opponent starting has Fossil Dig. Grabs Oviraptor. Normals Oviraptor. Yeah, we'll let that go. If our opponent's miscellaneous in hand, we just absolutely waste our Gamma. And I think the most impactful effect we can negate is banishing Miscellaneous Source from the grave. We are very good at drawing this Brotar. Opponent, once again, taking quite a bit of time, figure out what they want to search, grabs the Miscellaneous Source. So we probably could have Gammaed there, but I don't think that's a chance we really want to take. Opponent's still thinking. I feel like they are going to have to activate the Miscellaneous Source if they want to extend their dinos any further. We also don't know what Light Sworns they have. Alright, activates Miscellaneous Source. That's fine. Makes Nibiru slightly worse. Alright, banishes Miscellaneous Source from the grave. Now we will Gamma. Put Driver in the relinquished zone. So the opponent should absolutely never take this with relinquished Anima, but if they do and Driver goes to grave instead of getting banished, our future Gammas are live. Which is like the tiniest of tiny upsides, but I still think there's not any real reason not to. Alright, we do lose them. We draw a second Nibiru, which is probably about the worst thing we could have drawn, but we did stop our opponent's plays. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of plays of our own. We're going to normal Tracer, summon Striker Dragon, effective Striker Dragon, grab Boot Sector, activate World Legacy Guard Dragon, target Tracer, special summon it. I've yet to summon the Needle Fiber with this deck. I don't feel like I want to here, but it's definitely something to consider. I also don't want to use Rocket Tracer's effect quite yet because I want to be locked into Darks. Summon Chaos Ruler, attack over Oviraptor might be the highest upside play, but also might do nothing. Can summon Romulus. Grab Dragon Ravine, pitch Nibiru, dump Absorautor, get Tracer, Activate that tracer with boot sector. I think we'll do that. This very much gets blown out by hand traps, but it also lets us extend the furthest. Romulus, grab ravine. Activate the ravine. Pitch our second Nibiru. Dump Absorouter. Effective Absorouter. Grab Rocket Tracer. Activate Boot Sector. Effective Boot Sector, summon Tracer. Normally I would not blow up Guard Dragon here. So we can use this to move something. Do we think our opponent has a hand trap? If our opponent has a hand trap, we just straight up lose. But we can summon LP, move LP over, keep boot sector. If we survive, we do have Nibiru. Alright, we can try that. Summon LP. Guard Dragon, target LP. Move it over a zone. Activate LP. Grab Chamber. Effective Chamber. Grab a Tidying. Summon Pisty. Effective Pisty, summon back Tracer. Activate Tracer, target Guard Dragon. Grab Recharger. Summon Savage. Effective Savage, target Striker Dragon. Summon Boral Sword. And are we gonna win this? We might actually be getting through this. Go to battle. Attack. Effective Boral Sword, pump it. Attack with Boral Savage. Effective Boral Sword, switch Savage to defense. Attack our opponent. And that's game. Alright, I think we absolutely stole that game. We had the Gamma for the Miscellaneous Source, and then in game 2 we had Lancia. So our hand traps 100% won that game, but that definitely does show how consistently this deck can get to an OTK. Like, our hand was not even anything exceptional, and we were able to piece together an almost perfect OTK and still have enough hand traps to stall our opponent. So GG and good games.